Good morning to all. So, in the previous classes we had discussed about strain gauges. What is strain gauge? So, strain gauge is nothing but an instrument or device which is used to measure the strain or displacement produced in the body at that particular point. Okay. It is said to be one of the point-to-point technique in experimental stress analysis. Okay. So, now we are going to discuss about strain rosette. A strain rosette is nothing but a combination of number of strain gauges, which are arranged in different orientation. With this, so different orientation. Okay. Now let us see the definition of strain rosette. So see, when the state of strain is not known, then one or more number of strain gauges has to be used at the point to determine the state of strain at that point. So, the resulting configuration is known as strain rosette. Okay. So, see, state of strain means the principal strains, that means strain in x direction, strain in y direction, shear strains. So, if these strains are not known, then by using the combination of one or more number of strain gauges, I can determine all those principal strains at a time. So that the combination of we are utilizing the combination of more number of strain gauges. So the arrangement of more number of strain gauges in different orientations is known as strain rosette. Now let us discuss what are the classifications of different types of strain rosettes we are having. Okay. So see, the strain rosettes are maybe arranged in the following forms to obtain a strain rosette. Okay. So in the strain rosette, the strain gauges are arranged in different orientations. So let us discuss what one by one clearly. So first set of classification of this strain rosette is 2-gauge rosette. So here we are arranging two strain gauges with an orientation of 0 and 90 degree. That means perpendicular to each other, we are arranging two strain gauges. By means of this, I can determine strain in x direction and strain in y direction. Similarly, the strain is the next set of classification of strain rosette is rectangular rosette. In this rectangular rosette, I can utilize combination of, as I said, the strain gauge consists of more than one number of strain gauge. So with 3 strain gauges, I used to select one rectangular rosette. With 4 elements also, I can develop a strain rosette. Similarly, delta or equiangular rosette. Similarly, T delta rosette. These are some of the classifications of strain rosettes based on its configuration of the arrangement of the strain gauges. Okay. So, in generally 2-gauge rosettes are arranged in the configuration of 0 and 90 degrees. The rectangular rosette consists of 3 or 4 strain gauges which are arranged in configuration of 0, 45 and 90. So, if I am considering the strain gauge, 4th strain gauges, I can arrange in the form of 0, 60, 45, 60 and 90. So that means with based on number of strain gauges we are having, we have to arrange in equiangular positions. So similarly, delta rosette or equiangular rosette, we know that equiangle means all angles are equal. So that in delta rosette 3 strain gauges are used. So the 3 strain gauges are arranged with the configuration of 0, 60 and 120 degrees. Similarly, in T delta rosette, we are using the 3 strain gauges, we are using 4 strain gauges. As in delta rosette, we are arranging 3 strain gauges in the angle of 0, 60, 120 and another strain gauge which is arranged perpendicular to the initial strain gauge 0, that is 90 degrees. Okay. So, in T delta rosette, we used to have 4 strain gauges which are arranged in configurations of 0, 60, 120 and 90. And delta rosette, we used to arrange the strain gauges in the configuration of 0, 60, 120. In rectangular rosette, we are arranging the strain gauges in the angle of 0, 45 and 90. And 2-gauge rosette, we are arranging the strain gauges in the configuration angle of 0 and 90 degrees. Okay. So see, this is an arrangement of 2-gauge rosette. So you see, in this 2-gauge rosette, the first strain gauge is arranged in the form of 0 degrees with the orientation of 0 degrees, and second strain gauge is arranged in the orientation of 90 degrees. So similarly, 3-gauge rectangular rosette, the first strain gauge is arranged in angular orientation of 0, and this is 45 and this is 90. So with three different angles, we wish to arrange the strain gauge. See here, these two strain gauges in the first two gauge rosette, these two strain gauges are overlapped with each other. Similarly, here also we can overlap the three strain gauges to one on the above. Okay. See, this is an delta rosette with arranged with the orientation of 0, 60 and 120 degrees. So see, as we said, three gauge rectangular rosette, previously we have seen at individually 0, 45 and 90. Now these are overlapped with each other to form as an grid structure. Okay. Next one, T delta rosette. So initially one is 0, 60, 120, another one is arranged to the initial strain gauge perpendicular to each other. So at 90 degrees. This is an T delta rosette. Similarly, 4 gauge rectangular rosette, see 0, 45, 90 and 120 degrees. Like that, we can arrange the strain gauges available with respect available to the configuration as we require to measure the strain. Okay. So that's about the classification of the strain gauge strain rosettes. Okay. What is the importance of the strain rosette and classification of strain rosette? Okay. Now we are going to derive the stress and strain relationship in the strain rosettes. Thank you. Next class we are going to discuss about the topic. Thank you.